Years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. led a large crowd of supporters in a march on the nation's capital where he delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech, a message that still resonates with people across the globe. Good evening, I'm Amaya Kaznicki. To honor that moment in history, today in Lansing, the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Commission took part in a march of their own. I was there today as people of all ages and all walks of life joined together in downtown Lansing, marching for everything Dr. King stood for: freedom, equality, and justice. Take a look.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up.
61 years later, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech still resonates with people everywhere.
It was a day for freedom and unity.
To commemorate Dr. King's words and actions that day in Washington, D.C., Michiganders came together for a march of their own, marching from the Lansing Center to the state capitol.
So I just want to be someone who takes what we've believed as a community from his voice and his heart and put it into action in our community.
People of all ages from all backgrounds with one common goal.
I believe that the fight for equality, for equity, and for freedom is ever going.
Many of our young people don't know, many people my age don't know the cost of freedom. It's costly.
Lieutenant Commander Pamela June Banks Anderson was at the march on Washington 61 years ago and says it's a memory she'll never forget.
A lot of people, oh my goodness, there were people everywhere. People just roared with excitement over the speech, over the opportunity to be a part of the march, and it was glorious. I was just a teenager, but I still remember.
Now all these years later, she's still marching, fighting for what's right. After the march today, people were encouraged to register to vote to ensure their voices continue to be heard, carrying on the dream Martin Luther King Jr. had 61 years ago.